Dhenukasura Vadham. I bow to the child of Nanda who has kept his lotus feet in the beautiful pond of my devoted heart and who has lovely tresses. I bow to the child after whom Nanda is mad with love, who destroys all sins, who protects the whole universe, and who is the very heart of cowherds. Krishna had killed Aghasura when he was just 5 years old. With his fifth year began his Paugandavayaha. Kumara means a boy below 5 years. Pauganda means boyhood from 5th to 6th year. At this stage in the story, we find that everyone is irresistibly attracted towards Krishna more than ever before. It is the nature of the human mind to adore beauty in whatever form it is conceived. The five sense organs, as well as the mind and the intellect, are thrilled by the individual beauties they are capable of perceiving. Thus, the eyes can sense the beauty of perfect form and color. The inner ear reacts joyously to melodious and sweet music. The tongue registers the beauty of taste. A beautiful fragrance is perfect beauty for the nose. And the ripples of a cool breeze, the warm embrace of loving ones, are beauty to the skin. Similarly, the mind adores the altar of beautiful poetry and noble sentiments, and the intellect pays homage to the sheer brilliancy of the thoughts of the masters of this world. Whenever we see beauty, whether it be the physical beauty of a person or a marvelous artist or a world famous musician, whether it be the best dancer or the best scientist, the best cook or the best philosopher, we cannot but help admire them for the extraordinary expression of their individual beauties. If people are thus loved and respected the world over for even one great quality that they may possess, what then would be the condition of one who has all these qualities? Such then was the case with Krishna. He had the most charming physical appearance, which endeared him at once to all his devotees. From the Bhagavad Gita, we know that he was the greatest philosopher, thinker, poet, and musician. There was not a single quality which this divine boy did not possess. What wonder then that he was the dearly beloved of all the people of his time? There were, of course, exceptions like Kamsa, who were so steeped in ignorance that they could not look at anything beautiful beyond their own vanity. Krishna was thus dear to his parents because he was dutiful and obedient. His friends loved him because of his friendly nature and cheerfulness. The neighbors loved him because he protected them from all dangers. The gopis loved him for the beauty and the divinity of his very being. And the rishis and sages loved him because he had achieved victory over his senses. Krishna was undoubtedly the darling of all. Time passed and the boys grew older. Now they took the cattle for grazing to the rich pasture lands of Vrindavana. The grass was thick and green. Wild fruit and flowers grew in abundance. There were many lakes and ponds, and the silvery Yamuna wound her way, strolling gently through the forest. Krishna and Balarama were drunk with the beauty of Vrindavana. Krishna loved to tickle his flute to divine melody, to dance with the peacocks, to imitate the cries of the jungle birds, and to entertain all his friends with 1,000 pranks. When tired, he would rest his head on the lap of a gopa and would lie down on the soft green grass. Some distance away from where the boys usually played, there was a beautiful palmyra garden. The gopas would watch the juicy tala fruits fall to the grounds and rot away. They dared not go and pick the fruit because in the garden lived a ferocious herd of asses headed by an asura called Dhenukasura. They would never allow a human being to enter the garden. But the boys longed to eat the juicy fruit and pleaded with Krishna and Rama to help them get it. Krishna and Balarama entered the garden. Balarama went up to the trees and shook them mightily, till the ground was covered with the tala fruits. Dhenukasura heard the noise and was incensed with anger. He charged at Balarama and struck his chest with his hind legs. Then he turned and brayed and made ready for a second attack. Meanwhile, Balarama seized the ass's hind legs, which had been raised to strike, and whirling it round and round in the air, hurled it against a tree. The Asura hit the tree with such force that it crashed into another. The second tree crashed into a third, till a heap of trees lay on the ground. Now the other asses charged the two brothers, but soon they too were killed one by Balarama and Krishna. From then onwards, the garden was free for the romp and play of the cowherd boys.